Hi everybody, thank you for watching. So today's video is going to be my lipstick collection declutter. And there is my lipstick collection. I have been needing to do declutter videos for a while now, so we're kicking off the series. I might do these like every month, every other month, that sort of thing. Go through my collection and declutter because it is much needed. I knew I needed to start with my lipstick collection because it has gotten extremely out of hand. Lipstick junkie, and I have a serious problem, so that's what we're starting off with. I do have it separated into two piles. This over here is like regular lipsticks and lip glosses, that sort of thing. And then over here on this side is all of my liquid lipsticks. I thought about separating it into two, but this pile was so much smaller that I was like, you know what, if I can just talk fast and zip through this, I think I could put it all into one video, and that way you guys can see my entire collection at once. I'm so nervous to do this video because I have no idea how I'm gonna do. I am kind of a hoarder. I hate getting rid of things. I feel like getting rid of makeup is gonna make me so sad because I am starting to get more PR packages and things like that, but I still buy the majority of my makeup products for myself, and it costs a lot of money. So to just get rid of them, I feel like I'm gonna be like, no, I need this. But my lipstick collection's gotten out of hand. I don't have enough storage and organization for everything, so I'm gonna try to do the best I can. Please don't judge me if I don't do very good, but I'm gonna give it my best shot. So why don't we go ahead and start decluttering. Okay, so I'm going to start with the smaller pile. This, again, is like regular lipsticks and lip glosses. Right off the bat, I see my MAC lipsticks. Now, I just got these sent to me. My friend Kelly, or K-Bella Beauty, she sent me a really sweet birthday present package, and it had some makeup inside, and she sent me my first ever MAC lipstick. So I'm really excited. So obviously, I will be holding on to these. So next up, I have some lipsticks. These are from Max Factor. These were sent to me, I think, last year when Max Factor came out with these, and honestly, these lipsticks just really did not do anything for me. Like, I thought they were okay, but I just never really reached for them. I wore them to test them out because I had agreed to review them, but they just really did not do much for me. So even though they're both like nice nude shades and that's what I gravitate towards, I know I do not reach for these enough, so I need to pass these along. I have my Sigma lipstick. I have talked about this lipstick, I think, in like an underrated makeup video, and I really like this lipstick. The shade is In Spades and it's called the Power Stick. It's a really nice pink lipstick. It's very long lasting, and I definitely want to hold on to this one. I have one of the NYX butter glosses. This is in Fortune Cookie. I really like this gloss. I actually reached for it more than I thought maybe I would because I'm not a big lip gloss wearer, but I think it's really nice. It's just slightly sticky to me, but nothing really bad, like it doesn't bother me, so I definitely want to keep this one around. Another lip gloss I have is Buxom. This is in White Russian. I got this in my last Sephora Give Me Some Nude Lips collection, and I freaking love this. This was my first Buxom lip gloss that I was able to try, and I love it. I love the shade. I love that it helps plump up the lips a little bit. I definitely have to keep this. So I have a couple here from L'Oreal. These are both part of like the celebrity collections. I have one from Jennifer Lopez and then one from Blake Lively. So the Jennifer Lopez one, I know that I've had this lipstick for such a long time. I can actually remember wearing this to my cousin's bridal shower, and she's been married for 3 years. And look at that big dent I put in it. I absolutely loved this nude shade, but knowing how long that I've had it and knowing that I need to declutter, I'm gonna toss this one. I don't even want to just pass it on or give it away just because I know it's really, really old. So I'm gonna get rid of this one. Ugh. So the other one I had was from their Reds collection, and this was a collab with Blake Lively. I really bought it just because I love Blake Lively. I don't really reach for this, but I don't really have very many red lipsticks, and especially a regular lipstick. So that's why I'm going to keep this one, simply so I can have a red in my collection. If I had a ton of reds, I would be much more selective, but I don't, so that's why I'm going to keep this one. This is the Lancome Juicy Shaker. This one is in the shade Boomerang. This is like a lip oil. I got this in one of the Sephora Give Me Some Lip collections. I love those things, and I actually really like this. I wasn't really sure what the point of it was at first, but it's a lip oil. It's really hydrating, and it just feels nice on the lips. When I first got it, I seriously was obsessed with it. I'm fairly confident I put it in a favorites video. I think, yeah, I'm going to keep this one around because I still do reach for it. So I'm going to keep this one. I have these two lip glosses from Colourpop Cosmetics. They're just mini glosses. They sent them to me because they actually, like, one of my orders was super delayed. Like, I didn't get it for like 2 or 3 weeks. So they put these two little lip glosses in there as like a sorry this took so long. The shades are in WeHo and then also Finders Keepers. I don't like these at all. I actually mentioned them in my Colourpop collection video when I went through my entire Colourpop collection, and I said out of everything that Colourpop's put out, like, these were really my least favorite. They're sticky, they weren't very pigmented, they didn't last very long. Like, I just didn't like these at all, so I'm definitely going to pass these on. So this is a lipstick from Urban Decay. It's in the shade 1993. I got this in my most recent Sephora Give Me Some Nude Lip collection, and I love this. Super creamy, super pigmented. It lasts really long. It's like that really cool 90s brown shade. I'm not going to be able to swatch all the lipsticks because we would be here forever, but some that I want to show you the shades, I will swatch. I love this. I have been wearing it so often since I got it. I'm really happy it was included in that collection because I'm not sure I would have bought it myself, but now, yeah, super happy I have this. Have to keep it. So this is a mini bite lipstick. It's in the shade Honeycomb. Aw, it's a little bit dented up. That's okay. So I got this from Influencer to try out, and then I actually also got it in the Sephora Give Me Some Nude Lip collection. So that other one is in a giveaway, and then this one is the one that I had been using from Influencer. I loved the shade. Again, pretty sure I put it in a favorites video. It's such a gorgeous, beautiful nude. Super happy with this. Definitely have to keep it around. So this is another lip oil that I have. This is from Pur Cosmetics. It came in one of their holiday sets with their liquid lipsticks. I think it came with like 4 liquid lips and then the lip oil. And I really did like it. I really did. But because I have my Lancome lip oil and I don't wear a lip oil every day, I don't think that I need this. So I think I'm going to pass this along and keep my Lancome one because I already decided I was going to keep it. I don't feel like I need 2 of them based on how often I wear them. So I'm going to pass this Pure one along. I have 2 of the Color Jolts from Maybelline. One is in Strip Down and the other one is in Orange Outburst. I really like these. I wasn't really sure what to expect when I first got them, but I bought them when they were still pretty new and I was hearing, you know, basically good things about them. And I was really impressed with this formula. The nude I love especially, and I have worn it so often. They're both very pigmented. They're super long lasting. They're more of like a gloss almost. They don't dry matte. They say they're an intense lip paint, and I really agree with that because the pigmentation stays around so much. I did not expect that. The orange one I definitely don't wear as much, but like in the summer when I want like a really fun bright pop of color, I would wear this. So keep these both around. I really did like these. So I have this NARS Satin Lip Pencil. I can't quite pronounce the name, Rikugan maybe. This came in one of the Sephora collections as well. This was my first time trying a NARS satin lip, and I liked it way more than I thought I was going to. It's really nice on the lips, very satiny, just like the name would suggest. It's a really nice color. I can show you guys what the color looks like. It's really nice. It gives the lips a nice little tinge. It's not like super long lasting, I would say, but when I just want a lip color, you know, there's days where I know that I'm not going to have my lipstick on for very long, so I don't want to put on a liquid lipstick. So when I just want a little pop of color for a while, I reach for this a lot, and that was kind of unexpected to me, so I definitely want to keep this around. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is a Marc Jacobs Lamarque foundation. I believe it's what it's called, Lamarque Lip Cream. It is in Slow Burn. Got this in a Sephora collection, and I cannot stop wearing this. I heard really good things about it. Mine's a mini version because it came in the collection. I had heard a lot of good things about the Lamarque lipsticks, and I was like, yeah, okay. They're expensive though, Marc Jacobs. No, they're actually really freaking good. And I don't know how I feel about that because I know that I actually kind of want another one. A really cool pink nude. You guys are going to see a lot of pink nudes in here. I mean, get ready for it. It's so beautiful. I wear this one so much and I feel kind of bad about it because obviously I have so many lipsticks, but there's definitely my favorites that I keep reaching for, and this Marc Jacobs Slow Burn is definitely in that category. This one is from Marc Jacobs. It is in Sugar Sugar. It's a lip gloss and I love this, and I spent way too much money on this to get rid of it. This will be with me for, you know, hopefully the rest of my life. with the amount of money that I paid for a lip gloss. This was definitely recommended from Jaclyn Hill. She's always raving about this. I bought it in the Sephora VIB sale so I could get a little bit of a discount, which I'm happy about because, you know, it's Marc Jacobs, it's expensive. But it's fantastic and I love it. And I actually, like, I take this everywhere with me. This came with me on my most recent vacation. I love this lip gloss. This next one is a lipstick. This is from Wet n Wild. This is in Bare It All. Kathleen Lights, I bought it off her recommendation because she said it was a dupe for the MAC Velvet Teddy. I'm actually going to be doing my first dupes video coming up pretty soon. I've been working really hard on it and trying my best to find some dupes. So I'm going to keep this because I will be testing out if it is a dupe for the MAC Velvet Teddy. So this one has to stay, but it actually is a really, really nice nude. I reach for it a lot, like on those days where I just want to wear a regular old good nude lipstick. I reach for Bare It All from Wet n Wild. It was like $1.99 or something, but I love this one, so I'm going to keep it around. I have some lipsticks from Maybelline. I really love Maybelline's lipsticks, like their regular lipsticks and even their matte finishes and lipsticks. And I have quite a few, but let's go through them because I don't think that I need all of them. So this one is in Rum Richie. Like, it's some of these darker shades that I'm just not sure if I need to keep around. But I do really like Rum Richie. See, this is just gonna be so hard. I really do like Rum Richie. It's a bit darker. It's still really nice. I'm gonna keep it. See, I'm afraid I'm not gonna do very good in these declutters, but I'm gonna keep it because I did get a lot of wear out of it, especially in the fall. I'm just gonna keep this one. This one is in Touch of Spice. It's one of the matte finishes. I have to keep this one because I love Touch of Spice. Casey Holmes recommended this one. I just wore it in a previous video and I had a lot of people asking me what I was wearing. That's Touch of Spice. I do have a light on, so some of the swatches might not be fantastic because it's dark and gloomy here. But yeah, I love Touch of Spice. I love the matte finishes. I think they're a little bit longer wearing than the creamy ones, but gotta keep this one. This next one is in Deepest Cherry. So that's what that one looks like. I'm gonna get rid of this one because I think that I have, you know, darker lipsticks and a liquid lipstick formula, which I like a little bit better. So I'm gonna pass this one on. This one is in Mauve Mania. This is one of the very first Maybelline lipsticks that I got, and I like this color so much. I wore it so often when I first started my YouTube channel. Like, this was the lipstick that I went to so much. I really, really still do like it, but I know that I've had this for a really long time. I know that I bought it before I started my channel. I can get rid of this one. This one probably should be thrown away. I know it's pretty old, just like that L'Oreal one, so I'm going to toss this one. I know it's up there in age. And the last two are some of my absolute favorite lipsticks just in general. This is Truffle Tease from Maybelline. It's one of the creamy formulas. Literally one of my favorite lipsticks. Wear it all of the time. I think I've put it in multiple favorites videos. I cannot get enough of that lipstick. It is like perfection. This one is in Clay Crush. I bought it because I have a crush on Clay Matthews from the Green Bay Packers. Beautiful nude. It finishes matte. It's gorgeous. I have to keep it. I wear these lipsticks so much, so that one's got to stay too. This is a mini guy of a Kat Von D Studded liquid lipstick. The shade is in Lovecraft. It came in one of the Sephora collections as well. I'm going to keep this because I feel like I just got it not too long ago and I feel like I haven't played around with it enough yet, so I definitely want to keep this one, and I don't have any of the Kat Von D Studded lipsticks, so I gotta hold on to it. I have all three of the original Kylie Cosmetics lip glosses. She came out with Like Literally and So Cute when her lip glosses originally launched. I bought all three of them so I could review and swatch them, and honestly, I really like these lip glosses. I think they're really good. I said it in my video and I definitely stand by it. They're super pigmented, but with, like, it's like wearing a lipstick but with a gloss finish. That's how pigmented they are. They're not sticky. I thought they were really long wearing. I really like all of these, and I like to wear Like and Literally on their own, and I like to wear So Cute as a topper. I kind of don't want to get rid of any of these because I really do like them, and they were expensive, so I think I'm gonna hold on to all of these because I like them and I wear them. This one I have from this side, this part of my collection, is from Too Faced. It's one of the melted liquid lipsticks, and it is in Chihuahua. So this came in one of the Sephora collections as well. I mean, I'm telling you guys, I'm absolutely addicted to those things. And I don't know, let me swatch it. I know it's a nude. So this one is the swatch of it there. Honestly though, I don't like this formula. I've gotten rid of other ones in the past because I don't like this formula. It bleeds really bad on the lips and just transfers everywhere. Like every time I wear these, it's just a disaster. I am gonna pass this along. I'm gonna keep it for just a moment though, because I think I have a dupe for this one actually, so it's gonna make it into my dupes video probably, but then after that I will be passing it along because I just do not wear these. I don't like this formula. So out of my lip glosses and regular lipsticks, this is what I'm going to be passing on. And then this is everything that I'm keeping. I feel like I didn't do great. Maybe I didn't do awful. I don't know. Getting rid of, keeping. I know, I have a problem. But hey, it's a start, right? On to the really hard part, all of my liquid lipsticks. Okay, here we go. So, starting off, number 1, this is Bow and Arrow from Kat Von D. It is one of my absolute favorite liquid lipsticks. I love this guy. I love the color, kind of that brown, nude. It's beautiful. It's long lasting. I reach for this so often. There's no way I'd get rid of this. I just bought these from MORPHE. They're the MORPHE liquid lipsticks. I picked up Schoolgirl and Peanut. Again, just bought these. I've only worn Schoolgirl once. I haven't even been able to wear Peanut yet, so I definitely have to keep these. I just bought these. I haven't even had them for a week. So this is a Colourpop lippy stick. It's in the shade BeautyCon because Colourpop teamed up with the BeautyCon box, which is a seasonal makeup subscription box, and they came out with the shade. And you know what? I'm gonna pass this along. It's a really nice nude, but because it's such a limited edition shade, like you could only get it in that particular BeautyCon box, it would make it hard for me to wear it. So I have a lot of nudes, and even though I like the lippy stick, I'm just not gonna wear this one enough, so I'm gonna pass this along. This is a liquid lipstick from Giorgio Armani. One of the newer liquid lipsticks. It's called a lip magnet. I think it's in the shade like 400 for all, I think is what this one is. I received this from Influencer to review, and these I just thought that they were okay. Like I just wasn't blown away from them. I didn't love them. The red was a little bit underwhelming to me, and it wasn't really a true red. I just didn't think it looked great on me. It's really hard for me to say that I'm going to pass this along because it's Giorgio Armani. It's luxury. I actually had a second one of these and I already passed that along. So it's hard for me to give this one up, but I know that I don't reach for it enough, so I'm going to have to put it in my pass pile. Oh gosh, that's really hard for me to do. Oh. Goodbye. Goodbye. I have 2 liquid lipsticks from Huda Beauty. These are minis of her liquid lipsticks. I bought them in one of her like lip contour sets that was available on Sephora at one time. They're in Trendsetter and Bombshell. I love both of these. I wear them all the time. I've talked about them in favorites videos. Love the colors, love the formula. Feels really nice on the lips, super long lasting. Have to keep these, some of my favorites. This is a liquid lipstick from Pur Cosmetics. I got it in one of my subscription boxes. It's in the shade Mocha. I haven't opened this one yet, and I really do want to try the Pur liquid lipstick formula, so I'm going to keep this one. This is another lippy stick from Colourpop. It's in the shade Westy, and it's kind of a brighter pink shade. I just don't really reach for this one a lot. I said in my Colourpop video that I wore it quite a bit when I first got it. It was years ago and when my collection was much smaller, but I just don't reach for it anymore, and I know it's quite a bit older, so I'm going to toss this one. This is a liquid lipstick from Smashbox Cosmetics. It's in Stepping Out. Another favorite. I love this one. I actually misplaced it for a while and I couldn't find it. And I kind of have a larger makeup collection, and sometimes when I lose something, I don't realize it until I find it again. I'm like, oh yeah, that's where that went. But I knew this was missing and I was upset about it and looking everywhere for it. I love this. Another great long-lasting, super long-lasting formula. Gotta keep this one. This is from Milani. It's one of the metallic lipsticks, and it is in the shade Materialistic. I really like this. I'm not a big metallic lip person, but I do want to at least have some in my collection, and this one was really nice. There is a swatch of it. I just thought it was really cool, so I definitely want to keep it around so I can have a metallic lip in my collection, so I'm going to keep this one from Milani. I'm a little salty now with that Milani. When I went to swatch it, like some of it came out, and now look at my nice white rug, and of course it's right in the center, like right where I take all my photos. This next one is from Jordana. It's one of their sweet cream matte liquid lipsticks. It's in the shade Tiramisu. I was pleasantly surprised at this one. I wasn't sure what I expected. It's drugstore. It's super affordable. It came out around the same time as the Wet n Wild liquid catsuits, and a lot of people were comparing the two. I think this one is totally the winner in that comparison. Really liked it. Really love the shade. I'm definitely keeping this one, and it smells good. And then speaking of the Wet n Wild liquid catsuits, I have a couple shades here. I actually have another one. I've already passed it along, but I have the shades Give Me Mocha, Nudie Patootie, and Berry Recognize. I just talked about these in my most recent makeup monthly video, and I put them in the fail category. Really big disappointment for me. They are really affordable, but they do not last at all. Like, just when I talk for a while, they wear away. These were a big no for me, so I'm going to pass all of them along. I really have no reason to keep these around. So this is the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick. Other formula is more of like a lip paint. It doesn't dry matte. It's a little bit more on the glossy side. This is more of the traditional matte liquid lipstick. I got this in one of the Sephora collections, and I really like it. I really like the shade. I really enjoyed this formula much more than I did the other melted liquid lipstick, so I'm going to keep this around. This is fairly new to my collection as well. I have a couple liquid lipsticks here from Makeup Addict. Now, this is a brand that was started by a gal on Instagram, and she contacted me and asked if she could send me some liquid lipsticks. So I'll leave the website and her Instagram linked down below. I thought it was very cool that she sent me these. The presentation was really nice how she sent them. I really like the packaging on these, and they're all nudes, which I really enjoy. I have worn both of these shades. I really did like them. I thought the pigmentation was there. They weren't the most longest lasting liquid lipstick, but they definitely didn't wear off right away. So I was really impressed with those two colors. This one in Bridezilla, I have only swatched, so I might actually pass this along. I have some friends getting married, so maybe I could pop that in a bag for them. So yeah, I'm gonna pass this one along, but I'm gonna keep the two that I've already worn. So this is another lippy stick from Colourpop. It's in the shade Cookie. It was such a nice brown nude. I really enjoyed this, but when I was doing my Colourpop collection video, I went to swatch it and I broke off a bunch of the lipstick, and I was really bummed about that. But again, I bought this the same time that I bought Westie, which was years ago, so I know it was getting older, and now I broke a bunch of it off, so I'm just gonna go ahead and toss this one. I have two liquid lipsticks here from Kylie Cosmetics. One is in Candy K and the other one is in Exposed. I talk about Kylie a lot and how I don't think her products are consistent with one another. Candy K is one of my favorite liquid lipsticks. I absolutely love it. It's super long wearing, like probably the most long wearing liquid lipstick I own. Candy K is what I have continually gone for. And then Exposed, which I bought after Candy K, is horrible. It cracks, it's crumbly, it doesn't stay on the lips. Like, the formulas are just so completely different, and while Candy K is amazing, Exposed is really, really bad. So I'm gonna keep Candy K. I'm gonna get rid of Exposed, which kind of hurts because it is more expensive, but I don't reach for it because it doesn't stay on my lips. The remaining ones I put into separate little collections here to make it easier for me, but this one, I found another Wet n Wild one. I was like, wait a second, what's this one? But I forgot that I bought this in the fall collection. This is Don't Be a Plum Plum. Wet n Wild came out with a fall collection that included a few lippies. I picked one up simply just to be able to try the formula, and I didn't like it at all. I should have known. I shouldn't even have tried the cat suits, but I did because that's part of my job. But yeah, no, this was really bad. Super patchy, super streaky. This was a huge no-go. No. I have two of the NYX Liquid Lingerie lipsticks, and I love these. The shades I have are Ruffle Trim and then also Bedtime Flirt. And here comes my dog. Wear them all the time. I have really good things to say about these. I feel like the lingerie lips from NYX have really mixed feedback, and it sounds like it's really based on colors, which is super interesting to me. I bought these because I heard that these were like the best ones, and I have really good luck with this formula. I haven't tried any of the other ones, so I don't know, but Ruffle Trim and Bedtime Flirt, I really enjoyed both of them. They're the most long-lasting liquid lipstick, but they are easy to reapply and build up, which isn't super normal for liquid lipsticks, so I'm definitely keeping these around. I have three liquid lipsticks here from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I have them in Catherine, Dulce, and also in Ashton. Now, I don't actually love the Anastasia liquid lipstick formula. I know a lot of people do, but I don't really like really moussey type of formulas, and that's what these are. They're super thick, super moussey. You definitely need a lip liner with these, and I'm not a big lip liner person, so I find the formula more hard to work with. That being said, I actually think I'm going to keep all of these, and it kind of like breaks my heart. It's a very cool, like cool toned brown. I feel like I have a lot of colors like this in my collection, but Ashton to me is still just a little bit different, and I actually reach for it a lot because of the color. Sometimes I'll put a gloss on top of it because, like I said, the formula isn't my favorite, but I do like the color, so I know I want to keep that one. Dulce is a really cool peach, which I know I have some Colourpop peach lips too, but I just like, it's like a coral peach. I really like it. I just like the color. Again, the formula is not my favorite, but I enjoy the color. And then I love a good berry lip, but it's so hard to find one that's in a good formula. Like I had the Wet n Wild one that was berry and it was super patchy. This one isn't patchy. It's just, again, I just don't get along with that really thick moussey texture, but I love a berry lip. So I'm actually going to keep these. It kind of frustrates me, but I love the color so much. I have 2 of the Tarteist lip paints in here. So for these, I don't love this formula, but I still really do like it. I have the shades TBT and then So Fetch, and this might sound really random, but I'm totally keeping So Fetch, even though the color isn't my absolute favorite. It's a good summer color, but it's such an electric pink, but I'm keeping it because the very first time I was ever reposted by a big brand on Instagram, it was Tarte, and they reposted me wearing So Fetch. So I have to keep it for that reason, which I know that's just like who I am. I have to keep it around. Like, it's still something that I remember to this day. Seeing me, I had like 2,000 Instagram followers and they reposted me and I was like, wait, what? So I gotta keep it. The other shade is in TBT. Again, I mean, I know I have this color a lot, but I don't feel like I have a lot in the lip paint formula. It doesn't dry completely matte, but it's more comfortable on the lips, and it also has like it smells like peppermint. It just makes the lips feel nice. I don't have, like, I know I have a lot color-wise, but I don't have a lot formula-wise for this, and that's why I want to keep this one around. So these are all of my NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams, and I love this formula. It's definitely a favorite of mine. I repurchased these quite a bit. I've gone through a couple of Londons, which is one of my favorite shades. This one's getting down there, but I am going to wear it until I cannot wear it any longer, which it shouldn't be that much longer. Another one, it's pretty similar. This is in Abu Dhabi. This one is more of a recent purchase, so especially once London goes away, this is going to be my new like go-to nude in this formula, so I have to keep this one. This is in the shade Rome, and it's interesting because I bought this and was really disappointed in it. This formula to me is not like the other ones. It's more patchy and streaky, and I don't know if it's just because it's a darker color or what it is, but it just does not look good on the lips, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this one. And then the other ones that I have are in San Paulo and then also Milan. Let me swatch these because I probably don't need to keep both of them because I know I have enough pinks, and I mostly wear nude pinks, nude browns, not straight pinks. Milan is a little bit like too bright on the lips, I think. San Paulo's gonna be the one that I'm gonna keep. Look what I'm doing here, making myself make these kind of decisions so hard. I'm gonna keep San Paulo. I'm gonna pass along Milan. I have a bunch of lipsticks here from Pur Cosmetics. These ones with these sparkles on them, these came in a holiday collection that came with the lip oil and then a couple of the velvet mattes. And then also Pur recently sent me their velvet mattes and chrome glaze lip glosses, so that's why I have so many here. So right off the bat, I'm going to pass along these darker shades because I just don't wear them enough. The velvet matte formula isn't my favorite. I just talked about these as well in my March monthly video, and I put them in the fine category because I think they're okay and they're nice, but it's just not my favorite formula, and especially for the darker colors, I don't wear them enough. And I'm going to include the red in there. Again, it wasn't a favorite red of mine, so I'm going to pass that one along as well. So I mentioned these in my March monthly. This is a velvet matte, and then this is a lip gloss in chrome glaze. It's in FBF and then Squad. I love to pair these two together. I think they look really nice, so I'm definitely going to hold on to those. And then these are what I have left. So I think I'm going to pass along this one, which is in Obsessed. It was a nice pink, but again, just not one that I gravitate towards a ton. There's the swatch of that one. So I'm going to pass that one along, but I'm going to keep these other two. This one is in Obey, and it's just a really nice nude. And this one is in Ever After. It's a really pretty mauve. So I'm going to hold on to those and pass this one along. This is my collection of liquid lipsticks from Colourpop Cosmetics. Again, this is an indie brand. Found me on Instagram and has sent me a couple different packages, which has been so sweet, but I have a ton of lipsticks here. I know I probably don't need to keep all of them, so let me go through and see what I need to keep and what I can pass on. So these two are her metallic shades. This one is in No Filter. I've worn this and actually really like it, so I'm going to keep it. So that way I think I'll have then 2 metallics in my collection, which that isn't bad. And then I'm going to go ahead and pass this one along. I have only swatched it. It's in Cakes, which is more of a pink metallic, but I know I wouldn't wear this one as much. Okay, so these are a couple of the nudes. This one is too light for me. This one is in DM Me the Nudes, so I'm going to put that one in the pass pile. This one is in Bay, which is swatched right here. It's just, again, it's a little bit too light of a pink for me, so I'm going to put those in the pass pile. And these are more my type of nudes. These are in Goals AF and then also Selfie. I've worn both of these and I really like them. Again, it's a formula that I really like. It's a thinner formula. I think it has a good wear time on it, and I love supporting indie brands and especially girl bosses. So I do have really good things to say about these. I know I just don't need every single shade and I can share the love, but these I've worn and I really do like, so I'm going to keep these ones. So these are some of the darker colors and some of the reds that I haven't worn on my lips, so I feel comfortable passing these along to like friends and family members. So Netflix and Chill, Slay, Swag, and then Savage. I just wouldn't get enough wear out of these, so I'm going to put them in the pass pile. Okay, and then these are the last 3 from Colourpop Cosmetics. This is in Turnt, and I thought this was a really cool shade. I've worn this one before, and I really liked it. Like, it's kind of like an orange brown. It's a unique shade, so I'm going to put that in the keep pile. Then we have K Thanks Bye, and this one doesn't have a shade name on it, so I'm not sure the shade name of those. Again, just not shades that I wear super often, and this one's kind of similar to the Pure one that I kept, so I'm going to put these in the pass pile as well. And lastly, final collection to go through is my Colourpop collection. Here we go. I know I have some old ones in here that I can get rid of. I see Perky. This was from a holiday collection. I talked about it in my Colourpop collection. It's absolutely one of my favorite colors. It's limited edition, so it's not available anymore, but I love this lipstick, so I gotta keep it. So these are some of like my oldest Colourpop liquid lipsticks, and you can see like how they're starting to separate in there. And honestly, I feel like these got a pretty good wear from me, but I don't really wear them as much anymore. I don't think they look as good on the lips either. So it's in Limbo, Bumble, and then Chili Chili. I'm gonna just toss all of these just because I know they're like 3 or 4 years old. So these are all from one of Kathleen Light's collabs. It's in 0.0, Alyssa, and then also November. I love all 3 of these shades. I definitely want to hold on to these. So another 3 here. This one is Lumiere 2, which is another Kathleen Light's collab, so I want to hold on to that one. This is in Clueless. It's one of my favorite pink shades. I'm going to keep these 2. I'm going to pass this one on. This one is in Teeny Tiny. I swatched it in the Colourpop video. I thought it was going to be much more pink, but it's actually really, really dark, and I just don't reach for it a lot, so I'm going to put that one in the pass pile and keep these 2. So this is from the Amanda Steele collection, and it is in Jiffy. When I got this, I think it's fine. It's an ultra satin lip, but it's a color that I just feel like I have a lot of, and when I wear it, all I can think of is like, I have this shade times 10. So I don't know, when I got it, I was just kind of bummed out about it because I felt like it was super similar to other shades that I have. I'm gonna pass this one along. It just didn't really do anything for me. This next shade I have is in Sunday. I swatched it right there so I could remember which one it looked like. So that one is Jiffy and this one is Sunday. I really did like this pink, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep this one. 3 are from the Peach Lip Bundle that they recently came out with. So it's Instigator, Speed Dial, and then Screenshot. There's 2 Ultra Mattes and then an Ultra Satin. They're really similar because they're all like kind of those peach tones, but those are some of my favorite lipsticks, and I really did like all of these. And I just got this bundle pretty recently, so I'm going to hold on to these. This one is in Salo. It's from one of my very first orders, and this is it swatched right there. I'm going to go ahead and pass this along. It got a lot of use from me when I first got it, but that, again, was several years ago, so I'm going to put this in the toss pile. And then the last 3 I have are some of my earlier orders, but some of my absolute favorites and ones that I still reach for. So we have Beeper, Trap, and then also Midi. I love all three of these. Again, just shades that I still consistently will reach for even though I've had them for a while. So I'm going to hold on to these three too. Okay guys, so that's going to be everything for the Declutter. So for the liquid lipstick round, that is everything that I'm getting rid of. And then that is everything that I'm keeping. I don't feel like I did that bad. I thought I did better than I thought I was going to do. So I'm actually pretty proud of myself. I honestly worried that I was going to have like 3 in this pile. So that's a pretty good chunk. And then mixed with the regular lipsticks and glosses, I feel like I did not do that bad. So I'm pretty proud of myself. Again, that's everything that I'm going to be keeping. I know it's still a lot, but I think that was a really good start for, this is my second lipstick declutter. I will leave my first lipstick declutter down below because I think it'll be really funny to compare my collections and see how I did in the first declutter. I need to rewatch that video myself, but let me know what you guys want to see next decluttering wise, and if I can do it for my makeup collection, I will go ahead and get that filmed. I hope that you guys like this video. I know declutters have been requested for me for a while. It was really hard to do. It's going to be hard to say goodbye to some of my lipsticks, but I hope that you guys enjoyed that video. Please do give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and make sure to subscribe before you go, and I'll catch you guys real soon in my next one. Bye!